Evening, everybody. My name is Lord Bakura, and I'm joined here by the fancy one.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Today we are going to see the match between Trikkums and pokemonfan1937. Now, Pokemon Fan surprising everybody earlier by winning against Paradox and having a very close match against Athena. And Trikkums, unfortunately, on a loss streak. How do you think this one will turn out, Fancy?
I'm really excited to win just because of both runners are going to be really pushing for the win here, right? Trikkums, having only done one race so far, early looking for his first win, put himself in a good position to get out of the group stage. Or Pokefan, I believe this is his last race of the group stages, in which case he really wants to get this last win.
I think it's its second to last. I had this bracket up open in a minute. Let me grab it for good old sake. Let's see. Oh no, that's the that's the schedule that I also need. Hold up. And where is it? And the timer is counting down now. You guys will see it in a hot minute. There's a little delay, so our apologies for that.
I am seeing Pokemon Fan 1937 with 3 matches completed so far.
Ah, yes. So this means, this means he needs to win this match in order to have a chance in continuing.
Yeah, so again, stakes very, very high here for both runners.
Yeah, Trikkums, Trikkums, a win would be nice for him. Give him that little self-confidence. But yeah, for Pokemon Fan, it's basically all or nothing. If he loses that one, it's basically game over, and he needs to pray he gets the wild card.
Yeah, and I agree. Like Trikkums, not end of the road here, but I think coming in after this race with a 1-1 record as opposed to a 0-2 record just really keeps his options open.
Indeed. Oh, and there's something wrong with the stream where the timer is not going and Trikkums already went, where Pokemon Fan is still on the starting menu. Did you not realize we started? I mean, the timer is also not seeming to work.
Looks like he's starting now, so I'm not sure.
There's a little bit of delay, I think, in there, and the timer is also a little bit behind. At the end, it all counts for the bingo card, who marks 5 bingos first. So, I mean, he did ready up in the time room. So, if you are readied up, then you are telling me you're ready to go whenever.
Yeah. So let's take a look at this card. Then, looking at the card, what are your initial thoughts here?
Well, I don't like the card that much, in all honesty. First thing I see is the middle goal, own 8 different water types, which is a pretty disgusting goal by my own preference. You need to catch 8 Pokemon. Pokemon can be stubborn, not getting in the ball, having teleport, all those shenanigans. And then you have to find a certain type of it. Now, water type is the most common type in the game. It is just a bit of a lengthy goal to have for a middle goal. What I also see is buy all 3 Game Corner Pokemon, so our runners will have to be picking up items. I'm seeing 25 different Pokemon owned, which can be a lengthy goal. Inflect and non-volatile status to Sudowoodo, so both runners need something to status Sudowoodo, basically. Yeah, and then 6 swimmers can be lengthy if you don't know the optimal way to do it. So it can be, it can be a long match if they don't find Pokemon goals.
Yeah, I'm counting the number of just sheer Pokemon goals there are. I think if I counted right, there's 8, which means this is going to be a lot of random luck here. What information can they get? What do they come across? That's a lot of goals to really kind of have on this RNG here.
Yeah, and we see here Pokemon Fan did catch up a little bit by not getting as much encounters on 29 as Trikkums. So the fact that he did start late, or that he didn't notice that the time already went, yeah, he definitely caught up already. And he finds a water type Pokemon, a Krabby, where Trikkums finds a Seaking. Now that Krabby, he decides not to catch it. I would definitely have caught that. Not only is the water type, it is also a trade Pokemon. So the moment you enter Olivine, you can see what the trade Pokemon is, and it might be something on the card. It might have an announced crit rate move. It's a little bit of a meme play you could do in this situation.
Yeah, I definitely think. I mean, you're gonna have to pass by Olivine anyway, so having it, even if you don't trade, just stopping by, seeing what the trade is, seeing if it would be helpful, and having the ability to do it quickly would be a nice little advantage you could grab.
Yeah, now I do like that, as is said in chat, I do like the 8 different water types and the swim is more to be middle goal than the 25 different Pokemon owned, of course. But it could have been a much easier middle goal. Compared, like Color Sailor could have been middle goal, 5 different Pokeballs, and it's just a way easier middle goal. But as it seems to me, they've been finding a lot of water types, so it's yeah, completely free. Now that Lapras has Psybeam, Bubble Beam, that's interesting.
Yeah, I was actually going to compliment Trikkums here just because I really like what he did. He took the Marill starter, which means his rival took the Lapras, so he got one starter or one water Pokemon and immediate information on another one. So that was really smart, and he had to look for a main anyway. This Lapras is runnable, I guess, with Bubble Beam Stab, but it's not something you really want to default to.
Yeah, it is not your main to go poke. It is still a Lapras, and same could be said for the Seaking Trikkums have, which has Drill Peck. Now, Seaking, one of those Pokemon with, I believe, 90 base attack. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong there. So it's not the worst, but it's... Oh, Drill Peck Thunder Arrow Blast, I just noticed. And Pokemon Fan also just noticed. Wait, was that the Seaking that had it?
I didn't see.
I see what you did there. I didn't see, huh? Seaking, huh? Oh. Trikkums here doing the bug catching, the catching tutorial, not bug catching, the catching tutorial, going for that extra piece of info. And I think something is wrong with him. He's not moving. It was the Seaking. Now, if Trikkums is, yeah, there you go. He is marking it. All right, very good. I don't have to intervene. I don't want to intervene immediately, because sometimes the racers don't know if something is a crit rate move or not. So that's why I'd like to, you know, let them figure itself out.
Yeah, and looking at Trikkums here, going up to the Route 46 to see if he can't find a little bit better of a Pokemon to run.
I don't blame him. Like Drill Peck Seaking, it's not the main thing I would go for. Now he finds a Piloswine. Again, if that thing has Earthquake or another good physical move, you could force it, but it's not your main to go thing. Now Ekans is definitely not a thing you should main ever.
Definitely agree there, and I don't mind spending a little bit more time looking for a main, just because again, there are so many Pokemon on the card that more information is better at this point.
Indeed. Now, Pokemon Fan finding a Flareon. Now, that thing could be a very good main. 130 base attack, I believe. That's a really good poke. It's just a bit slow. And Trikkums finding a Gengar. That's also a very good Pokemon. Now, the Flareon, unfortunately, only has Iron Tail as a physical attack. It has Bite as a special move, but I don't hate the idea that he's going to try and force it. Flareon does learn a move at level 8. And yeah, Trikkums catching the Gengar, marking that sweet ghost type goal. And let's see what the Gengar has. Oh, that's a physical Gengar. You don't want that.
So unfortunate, but I mean, it's still a goal at the very least here.
It is still a goal, yeah. Gengar, one of those pokes that has 125 base special, I believe. So yeah, if it's special, you're popping off, but in this case it's physical. And Karate Gengar is not something you wanna main at. Now we're Pokemon fan having a little Spider-Man meme right there, like, hey, that's me.
Now, the other thing we can touch on here, with Flash being on the card as well, even if they find something super low level, they still have an easy means to get it leveled up for the level 9 fight in Falconer's without wasting too much time, right? So at least you're investing that time to get that goal early.
Yeah, it is, as chat is saying, some iffy mains, and I'm Trikkums deciding to force the Gengar. I would much rather try to force the Seeking in this point.
I think I agree with you. I just seeing those moves on it, my heart fell for him. I was really excited to see some really good mains here, and both the Flareon and the Gengar just having that subpar run ability here with the movesets.
Yeah, now Pokemon Fanny finding a Seadra. It's not necessarily a thing you want to main, but if it has a moveset, it can be forcible. Because Seadra is still an evolved poke, and yeah, it can get the job done for Bingo at least.
And even if it doesn't, again, that's his third water Pokemon on this type.
Yeah, high jump kick, try attack. Now, it's not a bad moveset, but you are a little Gengar walled, if you know what I mean. Somebody should give the TM for foresight to that Seadra.
Both going up against this Nidoking, which means both our runners neck and neck very early on.
Yeah, even though Pokemon Fan did start a little bit later, he caught up quite well. Unfortunately, he decides to reset. He must really want that XP on the Flareon. And as Chad is indeed saying, he might check out some later areas in the game. They can check Route 31, they can check Dark Cave, they can check Route 36, Sprout Tower if you're desperate, or even Runes of Alpha if you're really desperate. So not all hope is lost. It's just a bit time consuming.
Yeah, I personally only like to go to Runes of Alpha in this situation if there's a lot of items, because then you can just check that secret room behind the puzzle, get some items on top of going into that runes itself and getting some Pokemon. So would expect them to maybe just limit themselves to maybe Dark Cave or something a little bit quicker.
Yeah, and they both reset on the first trainer. So this doesn't promise something good for this ROM. Already walled on the first trainer.
Let's buckle your seatbelts. We might be here for a while then.
Oh boy! Let's hope the rest of the game isn't that brutal, alright? Especially with goals like Rising Badge on the card and buy 3 Game Corner Pokemon. Let's just hope our heroes won't wipe that much, so they keep their money in their pocket and we can see a nice match.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe we get to Dark Cave and they just find a Mewtwo and it's easy going from there.
I would try and either force the Seeking or the Lapras. But yeah, they both decide the Flare. Now, I don't hate the choice for the Flareon. It's just not a very good Flareon. So, but who knows what it learns on level 8? It might learn Earthquake, might learn Flamethrower, you never know.
Yeah, and if you get something good, who knows, maybe Falconer will give you another great boot with his TM.
Yeah, and we have seen Falconer in this tournament giving out some great TMs. I remember him giving out Ice Punch. I think I remember him giving out Mega Horn, giving out Drill Peck. So yeah, ooh, Pokemon Fan finding an Arcanine. Now that's a really good find. Safeguard is not a move for Arcanine.
Spite as well, was that?
And Trikkums find a Ninetales. Both Arcanine and Ninetales on the same route. Now that's funny. And the Arcanine has Feint Attack. What? That's I don't know. It is one of my favorite pokes, but I don't know. Oh, it was Sketch that I saw. Yeah, Sketch would be if he sketches a perfect move, that'd be great. Oh, there's a Chansey. Well, what are you going to do?
Definitely get that experience. Get Flareon, get a little bit closer to 8. See if you can just force this Flareon.
He is. I think he is deciding to go with the Flareon. He doesn't bother for Arcanine that much. Now, what would you do? Well, when you see that Arcanine, it has Feint Attack, so it can hit anything. And you have Sketch. Would you try and force it, or?
I would, but I'm also a risk taker, so maybe not the best person to ask here.
I agree with you. Like, I'm a little bit biased as well for that because Arcanine is one of my favorite Pokemons. So when I would see Sketch on that thing, I would just encounter Wild Pokes, get into battles, and hope and pray my heart out. I see something like Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Earthquake. But Pokemon fan deciding not to do it. He's depositing it. Now this breaks my heart a bit.
It does, but again, with him getting that Flareon to 7.5 super quickly, it makes sense, right? You can
I can understand the play. He's only one level away from getting a new move, and the timer has been frozen again, as so has Pokemon Fan Screen. So it's being worked on behind the scenes. My apologies for that, folks. So yeah, let's just focus on Trikkums for a bit. Where Trikkums is deciding to climb the tower to level up that physical Gengar. Now I hope that he knows that Gengar's he does learn moves quite late, so I hope he knows it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Gengar. You can't be angry that you find one. And you can't blame him for wanting to force it. But depending on what happens here with the trainers and everything, he could be signing himself for an uphill battle.
Yeah, he's realizing now where that moment when you can't even two-shot a Sandtrap, that's when you know that you don't have a good main, especially if it wants to learn Bone Club on level up.
Yeah, he saw that Sandtrap using Bone Rush and thought maybe I should do that too. And getting Sap Cannon, not having the best of luck here, but pushing through, persevering, a lot of respect for that. And we have Pokemon Fan back, so looks like he's also doing a Bell Tower here, or Sprout Tower here.
Yeah, he must have been walled on the 9 before we cut out. He cut out a bit. Now I do have his stream open to double check what's happening because I've been getting a report that his stream keeps going offline. So yeah, let's hope it doesn't happen to him anymore. Now Trickum's deciding to catch yet another water type, and Omastar! Also one of my favorite Pokemon. I would main it in a heartbeat, but it's way too late to main switch to that thing now.
Yeah, I think at this point he's kind of putting himself in the situation he's got to run this Gengar, so really hoping that Falkner is kind to him here and then giving him some
Yeah, the Elder, indeed. Oh, it breaks my heart so much seeing him struggle with this physical Gengar. Oh, and the Nidoking has Rock Slide crit the Flareon. Oh.
What have we done to these poor runners? They're just both just getting hammered here.
Yeah, when you were saying we might be up for a long one, I was hoping you were joking. I truly was. Deep in my heart, I knew you might be right, but I didn't know you were this right.
I didn't know I was this right. I am so sorry.
I mean, all we can blame is the maker of this evil ROM not giving our runners a good main. That's all who we can blame, really.
To put a different spin on it, though, with a ROM this hard, both runners giving it their all and actually, again, just persevering. Really impressive stuff.
Indeed,
Trikkums-
and they are close together, indeed. Like, even though Trikkums is just finishing Elderly, Pokemon fans seeing it, and he's like, well, I'm right behind you. Just you wait, I'll catch up.
Yeah, even with that blackout and having to restart back at the beginning of this floor, definitely didn't cause too much of a delay, which is great news for him.
Alright, let's see this this level 9. The way this ROM has been going, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Psychic Mewtwo.
Don't put that thought out there.
Please. It's not gonna happen, right?
I want a vanilla Pidgey.
Yeah, that'd be great for our runners. Oh, that's a ghost. Oh no. Hi, that's also a ghost.
Oh, that's a ghost. Stab.
Oh no! Oh! Oh, he beats it by the skin of its teeth. Let's go, Gengar! Yeah, and this is why you put your trust in your main, and the Gengar will say, you know what? I love you, my trainer. I'm not giving up.
Yeah, and in all honesty, not even 20 minutes in, and this is a super enjoyable race so far.
Oh yeah, it is really, really close. Now that Sudowoodo with rollout, I'm not sure how to say this, Pokemon fan, but yeah, down you go.
Yeah, he did everything he could. He tried to put it to sleep, but that thing does not have the best accuracy.
Even though it's a Sudowoodo, stab rollout, you're weak against it. Flareon's defense is not as good, I want to say. Oh, that's so rough. At this point, I would even say, don't force Elderly, just come back to him.
Yeah, I mean, you have a level 9, you're the same level as the Pokemon you would be fighting. Does he have an escape rope? Is it worth just walking
that
back,
is a good question. Did he buy an escape rope? Oh, he hits the Sing. Oh, thank God. So this should make it easier. He just has to hit probably 2 Iron Tails, and then yeah, then he should be fine.
Trikkums stocking up before this Faulkner fight. He knows it's been an uphill battle so far. And something I didn't even realize, inflicting a status on a Sudowoodo is on the card, so Pokemon fan getting that one pretty early as well.
Oh yeah. The maybe Trikkums didn't have anything for it, but this is a huge relief for Pokemon fan. I'd reckon. I always like having that goal early done. Just takes my mind off it, you know. Don't having to look back for it or stress out about it.
Yeah, it means he can just blitz through the actual static Sudowoodo, because even if that isn't Sudowoodo, it does count for the card, so he can one-hit KO it once he comes across it.
Yeah, good job, Flareon, indeed. Oh, is Faulkner bullying Trikkums now? Oh my days. Please. Run, please. Our runners are having such a hard time.
This Misdreavus also had Hydro Pump. Luckily it missed, but oh
What
my
it had,
goodness.
it had super effective for both our runners. This mischievous is, oh my days.
This is the Murphy's Law of ROMs. Whatever can go wrong is going to go wrong.
Oh no, so that Psychic Mute is gonna be a thing later on Bugsy, right?
Something like that.
Oh, no. If I'm calling a Psychic Mewtwo in this ROM, I think I'm just gonna retire entirely. I'm cursed. Then I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was saying it as a joke. Please. Oh, Faulkner's TM being Leer. Now that is not a move you want to see, especially not Trikkums. And he did get through Faulkner, but I would definitely be blitzing for that fishing rod and checking 32 and Union.
Yeah, ever the optimist. Leer, at least, if you put it on a normal type Pokemon with Cut, Strength, there's 3 normal types sharing its type. That's the bottom right corner card.
Indeed, and since they don't need TMs, it is a nice goal to have there.
Now, I don't think we've actually gotten any info on any of the Pokemon that do appear on this card. So both.
I agree with you. I mean we fought a Slugma, I believe. So if our racers want to be, a little risky, they can go find that Slugma, and then go level it up to level 38 to get that Swecargo or Mecargo, I should say. Sorry, I always call Mecargo Swecargo. Slip off the tongue.
I'm just nervous to put it out there because again, the way this card's been going, they might be resorting to doing that.
At this case, if I would dex that Slugma, I would see is it somewhere early on, and I would just commit. It is 24 minutes, and I just beat Faulkner, and I would just say, you know what, let's go. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I know you specifically always like to talk about the sub-hour fly. I think that already is kind of out of the window. Oh, it might be a little bit too early to roll it out.
They still can get it, but not with these mains, I think. Now, Trikkums here fishing up a Mantine. And that could be a huge thing, because I'm not seeing Pokemon Fan gonna fish for a new main. Maybe he's gonna fish or try to metagame that. But him finding that Mantine, if Pokemon Fan gets the info later, and it's somewhere entirely else, yeah, he's gonna have a hard time figuring out where did he get it.
Yeah, because I think the immediate thought is maybe he got it on the way down here on Route 32, not necessarily fishing, but you're right, it's going to be hard to kind of metagame out exactly where he...
The issue is 25 minutes where it depends who you're racing with as well. Like, you don't... Normally when you're in a call with someone and you're bingoing casually, you're talking with each other like, oh, this Pokemon, or oh, I'm having a hard time. You can kind of guess where people are, but in a tournament setting, you don't know anything at all. So as far as Pokemon Fan could know, Trikkums found a Psychic Mewtwo and he's already in, Goldenrod. He doesn't know.
And this fishing really pulling off for him. He's also gotten a Noctowl.
That is really good, and it did have Toxic, I believe. You did see that correct. So he does have something for Sudowoodo, unless Sudowoodo is a Poison/Steel type. Then then he has a bit of a job to do there. But if it's not, then yeah, he has the easy goal there. And they're both in the same position right now. Normally, what I know about Pokemon Fan, I know he likes to check a few slots, go Repellus. But he's actually been trying to blitz it, and he's been repelling through Union like this. So, yeah, his own medicine is being used against him, where his opponent is finding Pokemon.
Yeah, definitely an interesting turning of the tables, and again, Trickum's just finding that Blissey's going to get a couple more levels here, which will make it a bit easy. It gets sharpened though.
This Gengar, like hitting that optional, normally you would be mad at yourself, but when you see a Blissey, if you would know that trainer had a Blissey beforehand, you would always fight him 2-3 levels. Like, why not?
I do wish, since Trickums had to up his repel there, I wish he'd have checked what that TM28 is, because if it's something that can go on that Gengar, I would slap that on there.
Oh yeah, but he can also check it when he's trying to sell stuff in Azalea, so he's a second chance for it. There you go, Repel's wearing off. Behind Slowpoke Well is an Ice Seal. Both picked it up. Pokemon Fan going in and outside the center. And Trikkums being body blocked by that old man. That old man always body blocks me. It's really frustrating. Yeah, there you go. He's selling everything he can. Oh, check your TMs. Oh, he's not checking his TMs. And the first thing in the well is Flareon's evil brother, Umbreon. Now it is a one-shot with Iron Tail, but Umbreon being one of those annoying Pokemon, it's so bulky. You're likely not gonna one-shot that unless you have Mega Horn.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see it just such a close race. It's like, just as Pokemon fans gonna be ending this fight, Trickums gonna be starting it, so really neck and neck here.
Indeed, and as progression-wise, they are neck and neck. Goal-wise and bingo card-wise, Trickums is definitely in the lead, having 3 Pokemon goals over Pokemon Fan. Now, Pokemon Fan does have the Sudowoodo goal, but that one is a given for Trickums if he arrives at Sudowoodo later on. So yeah, Trickums definitely in a better position right now. Now, Pokemon Fan getting that Noctowl info. What I can see him do right here is dexing it, see, okay, to see where Trickums is, to maybe metagame other stuff he'll get. Oh, don't do it, Pokemon Fan, just forfeit, yes. Detect Pikachu, survive! I can't watch, I need to go.
I'm so sorry. I send my condolences.
The Pikachu went on vacation, right?
Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes.
Oh, I need to watch it again with Trickums, don't I? Oh, please. He's bomb clubbing my baby! No! Why? Man, I'm never teaching Trickums anything anymore. Man.
And now he's going to do the same to the precursor to my... Oh no, he runs. For whatever reason, I thought he was already in the fight.
Oh, and Pikachu's big fat ugly brother just joined the screen with Raichu. Of course you miss against the Raichu, wow. And he misses it. Couldn't you have done this against the Pikachu? I'm so sad. Now Pokemon Fan had to go back to heal. He must have not been that confident with the Flareon. Pokemon Fan finding a wild Natu here, and whenever I see Natu, I always say a newt to you too, my good sir.
And still just working our way through here slowly, just both runners taking it safe, going back, getting heals, healing up between fight. Oh, there it is.
I mean, this is why you buy a couple of super potions here instead of buying normal potions in Violet, because they heal more and you get more worth for your money, basically.
Yeah, Trickum's taking the extra precaution and saving just to be doubly sure.
Now Flareon learning Hyper Fang. Now that's a good learning move for the Flareon. Hyper Fang, Iron Tail, Bite. I believe the only thing you're really walled against now would be stuff like Steelix, Skarmory. But other than that, he can hit everything.
And this Ho-Oh slowing things down by just trying to constantly confuse the Gengar.
Hey Fancy, have you ever been sweet kissed by a Ho-Oh?
Can't say that I have. Can't say that I haven't thought about it either.
I must say it's rather a confusing experience. And as Trikkums finishes the level 14, Pokemon Fan is starting it. And let's see if dearest Pokemon's fans Flareon is also getting a sweet kiss from the Ho-Oh. No, it just decides to double edge. Ow!
He woke up and chose violence.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Now we can see Pokemon Fan here. He has picked up the white apricorn, where Trikkums didn't. He did pick up the lure ball, but I believe I might have missed it, but he didn't give the apricorn to Kurt. So Pokemon fan knowing, and he did set it at night, knowing, when day rollover starts, I can get an extra ball here. And I have to say, I'm really impressed by Pokemon fan. He has joined the community not that long ago, and he has been improving tremendously. And whatever the results may end for Pokemon fan in this tournament, he can be proud of himself. He has gotten really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. He's very impressive. Again, his win over Paradoxical Remedy, very, very impressive.
I believe that his PB before yesterday was a 1 minute 50, 1 minute 45, something like that. And he just knocked it out of the park yesterday with a 1 minute 30 finish. And normally those were finishes back in the day when you didn't start with the bike. You would take those wins if you finish with a 130. Like, that was crazy.
Important to note, both runners took the left twin, so they're both going to get the Hitmonchan information. I think I got the correct one.
Yeah, so the thing with these twins, those two girls there, they, even though they have are the same fight, they have different Pokemon. So if you fight the left one has two different Pokemon than the right one. So that's why there's always a thing going on. Do I go left twin? Do I go right twin? Oh, it didn't even matter because Bugsy has a. Oh no, never mind. That's not Bugsy. Never mind. I was like, Bugsy has a Hitmonchan. Never mind. I'm blind.
Do you have a preference on which twin you default to here?
Oh, I'm right twin till I die.
I'm a lefty, so I always left twin all the way.
Right twin has saved my skin quite often. Oh, Pokemon fans seeing. Oh, there is Hitmonchan was on 29. You love to see it. He's already dexing stuff. And Magneton being in a really good location on the water route next to Cianwood. So that's 3 slots. So he knows, okay, Hitmonchan's gonna be on my path, Magneton's gonna be on my path, or I could capture.
Did they dex Ho-Oh? Because that would open up, if it's available, it would open up that column 3.
I did not see Pokemon fan dexing the Ho-Oh, but that would open up column 3 indeed for them. Plus, row 4 is definitely opened up for Trikkums, because he does have that info. And he is healing now, he's teaching Flame Wheel, finally a special move on Darius Gengar.
Yeah, and column 2, really hoping that becomes available, just because 2 calls, pretty quick to knock out, especially with the way this is going, and maybe having to do a Rising Badge. You're going to be in Blackthorn anyway for the Black Belt.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Color Black Belt, Color Sailor. The Color Black Belt is a great synergy actually, because with 5 types different Pokeballs, if you decide to skip items, which I wouldn't do with Game Corner pokes on the card, but hey, maybe you get unlucky, you can buy an Ultra Ball there and then yeah, call it a day. So all that they need, like if I would figure out a path right now for myself, I would say I can do column 3. Sorry, I could do row 4 if I were Trikkums. Let's see what else. Maybe indeed column 2. That's the most I can get out of it for now. And indeed, a good shout out, the Black Belt is next to the Mystery Berry as well.
And hey, if that Hitmonchan wasn't easy enough to find, now you have information on Hitmontop. So two different options here for that one's card.
Surely one of them would exist, right?
That's the hope.
Oh, Trickum's finding a Ghastly, and he's like, I already own your dad, so please go away. And Pokemon fan having a little issue with Rival. And the Flareon now having stabbed Flame Wheel, and yeah, the Flareon is the better main at this point. And it's a really good Flareon actually. Flame Wheel, Hyper Fang, you can teach that over for Headbutt if you wanted to get that. And then you just get Iron Tail, you also have that still. And Bite for Ghost, so yeah, pretty okay.
Yeah, things are looking up here.
Now, he did unmark, Trikkums did unmark Enhanced Crit Rate. He must have thought over it, I think by accident, didn't he?
Didn't quite see it. If that's the case, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah, at least he is doing it himself, because I didn't see it and I don't think you saw it as well. So I had to get the call out from chat on that if I missed that. So my apologies. But yeah, it is kind of difficult to, especially with this close of a match, to pay attention to two screens at once. Now Trickum's going full meme here, deciding to fish a slot in Ilex. That would have been insane if that were on the card as well. Oh, he does it too. He's teaching over Aeroblast, and he also realizes his mistake.
Oh, this is just disaster.
This is why I always deposit my Pokemon that has a move goal. Just don't even try and risk it.
Not only that, you know he has to be extra kicking stuff because he probably saw Trikkums on market, and you would think that would be the extra reminder of, I gotta make sure I don't do the same.
Maybe, yeah. And maybe Trikkums is thinking now, oh, maybe he's done the same. Now, they do know which Pokemon has it, so they can go back for it. But it's just that extra time sink for it, which is a shame.
Trikkums choosing to take an encounter here, finding a Lantern, so another water type Pokemon. And is Pokemon Fan just gonna go check TM, see if he can't get that crit rate move back? That's exactly what this is, or... Or he's looking for moves for his Flareon, but like we were saying, he's got pretty good moveset, so any advantage he can get here, even better, but... Yeah, gonna choose to reset here, get his money back for that, possibly the buy all 3 game corner Pokemon. And Trickum's heading up, gonna do the bug catching contest, possibly. So this will be an interesting play, just because we don't know if Pokemon Fan's gonna do the bug catching Pokemon contest as well. So if Trikkums finds another Pokemon here, he'll throw that much more of a wrench in Pokemon Fan's attempt here.
Now I don't hate checking bug catching slots, especially when you need info. But I would come back later for it, because you never know what you're gonna find on Bill or the info you're gonna find on the other trainers.
Yeah, there's just a lot more trainers he has to go through too. So the information he gets here, and getting the Lapras helps, because isn't that one of the ones I have to crit right now? That's just a water type. Gonna pick up the TM here, it looks like, as well. So, fun fact, if you get this TM during the bug catching contest, it can be different than if you were to pick it up outside of the bug catching contest.
No, they're still the same. The TM is still the
same?
same. Yeah, the TM is still the same. There was a thing in the early randomizer for key item and full item that it would be different, but they patched it both in the contest and outside the contest. The items in there are the same.
Today I learned. Thank you.
The only thing that cannot happen is that hidden item that is in bug catching. For some reason, as I'm aware of, by the last time I played full item rando, that hidden item can never be a required key item or badge item. Yeah, it is good to know. Hey Garth, since about you talking about that, when we're gonna play full item, friend? Now, Pokemon fan here are taking a bit of the lead, defeating Whitney, and with that, I think it's only fair that we're gonna switch game audios to him because he is in the lead, progression-wise.
Yeah, I don't think that bug catching contest really paid off for Trikkums. I mean, gotta respect him for the play, but in this scenario, it just kind of handed over the leads over to Pokemon Fan.
A Pokemon fan picking up Kenya here. Also has Toxic. Well, for Pokemon fan that doesn't matter. Hey, it's my boy Kingler. How you doing? Now that's do you ever give nicknames to certain pokes, Fancy?
I don't. Even when I was playing the game as a kid, I just never did nicknames.
I would never do it either, but ever since I was getting into Nuzlocke and all that, and getting into this community, there's some Pokemon that I just have a nickname for, and Kingler is one of them because he's my boy.
And that is what you named him in your race earlier, right?
Yeah, the little crabby. So there's actually a story behind that. There was once a key item rando where I ran a Kingler. It was this amazing Kingler, right? It had high jump kick, earthquake, drill pack, surf, like top-notch Kingler, really. And I only had to do blue and red. So I entered the blue fight, and Kingler has a really bad special defense. So I entered the fight, and out comes a Jumpluff. And I'm like, okay, I can drill pack this, but Jumpluff... Oh, that's a Mewtwo. Oh, sorry for that interruption, but that's piquing my interest.
Absolutely. I mean, it's also on the card, and he also just got that Tentacool that not only is another water type for him, but gave him that crit rate move square back.
Oh, that is a really good find. I wonder what his Mewtwo has. Is he gonna check it? He is. Oh, but Thunderbolt Blizzard! Fire Punch! Oh, they're gonna be kicking them. He must be kicking himself in the head for not going to 36 sooner.
It's so unfortunate. At that point, though, can you... and this is a genuine question for you, can you switch your main at that point? With it being level 5?
No.
Yeah.
No. At level 5, no, absolutely not. Why is he going... Did he forget to talk to Squirtle Girl? Oh, I think he did, didn't he?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you can see Pokemon fans still being a bit uncomfortable with the movement. Yeah, there he goes. No, yeah, there you go. Alright, now both of them are at the same pace again.
Yeah, and again, just really want to shout out both these runners. Again, this has been a really hard seed for them, and they are just crushing it.
Oh, and he still hits the spinner. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Now, what I was saying about the Kingler, so I was entering this fight with Blue, and he led off with a Jumpluff, but that Jumpluff is quicker than me, and that Thunder Punch, so it killed my Kingler, you know. And so after a revive, out came a Lantern, and then a Thunderbolt, and I'm like the Kingler special defense, it got bullied. And I was like, my boy, why? My poor boy.
I thought this was going to be a happy story.
Unfortunately, no.
And Trikkums needs to be able to status effect. Oh, he just chooses to run, so he might not be able to get that card.
Oh, did he not save before pseudo?
No, and he chose to run. Or I don't know if he saved. I didn't see him save, but he definitely opted to just run away from it. I mean, we have seen an actual pseudo voodoo, so worst comes to worst, if it is a necessary thing.
He can dex it. He
Yeah.
can dex it. What I think that happened, he realizes he can't toxic the Nidoqueen, so he just realized I'm running away from it. A Pokemon fan still picking up items. He must be willing to do that game corner poke goal.
Yeah, I don't hate it because again, you have game quarter in Pokemon, and worst comes to worst, again, you still luck into either one of the 5 different types of Pokeballs that you need, the Mystery Berry, the Black Glasses. So not a hard decision at all in my eyes.
Yeah. Now, fun fact for people that think, oh, it's impossible to poison a poison type or a steel type, it can be done by the move Twin Needle. That has a chance to poison the opponent, and since that move is a bug type move, it allows you to poison the steel type or a poison type.
I am learning so much today.
Yeah. Later on, they just got rid of that and introduced Salazzle, which had that ability to can toxic all the field, so everything around, even it's poison or not.
And Pokemon Fan just going to be a couple Komodo Worlds behind Trikkums at this point.
Now the Gengar is going to get Surf very soon, as is the Flareon. And this is way closer than I would have anticipated it. I would have thought one of them might be ahead by maybe a couple of minutes, but they're still in the same fight.
Yeah, like we said, this is a really high stakes race for both runners, and to see it as close and as entertaining as it is, it's delivering on all fronts.
I think they fixed it in this Gengar. When I see the Bulbapedia, it doesn't say that Twin Needle can't poison types. It only says that for Gen 1. But you might be right that it still can't be done for poison types. It would make sense, but still definitely can be done. I've done it before on a Steelix. And I'm one of those few people. I like Twin Needle and Double Kick move because it has a chance to, crit on both times, dealing more damage than it necessarily could have done.
We're about to get the next.
I just realized in Gen 3 they got rid of Twin Needle poisoning steel types. So yeah, they introduced it and they got rid of it. You love to see it.
So as we get through this rival fight with Trikkums, we will be able to attempt the sounds of the legendary Pokemon. So that, again, I'm horrible at it, so
I can see and listen. Hold up. Alright, let me listen real quick.
no, I called a little bit early. I thought he was a little bit further into this fight.
I have to be honest, a little bit of a spoiler, he did finish the fight, and the only one I recognize is the Suicune. I think I know what one of them is, but I'm not sure.
I'll give a listen as the stream catches up, and I will guarantee I guess all three incorrectly.
Yeah.
But you know what? The stream still has Pokemon Fans audio, so I will not be able to.
Yeah, they're on the same fight, so like at this point, Garth, I think it would be a bit too messy for me to keep switching back and forth, since they're so close together.
Definitely the right call. I mean, it's such a neck and neck race, both runners.
It really is, and it's really enjoyable actually. I'm not gonna lie. When this one started, I was like, well, this might not be this might be a one-sided match, but I'm really enjoying it so far.
Yeah, and I'm glad it started off really rough, but as we've kept going, it's definitely picked up the pace. So I'm glad to see that the runners themselves aren't really suffering too much.
Yeah, what a few good moves can do for you. Now, if only one of them saw that Mewtwo earlier. Now let us listen. I wanna say the Suicune is Jigglypuff, Poliwag, something like that?
I wanna say the third cry was a Caterpie.
Oh, and Pokemon Fan just finding a random ghost because he didn't have escape ropes. Wow. That's the luck of the ball, I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be nice to have that again. It's just another one of the many Pokemon he needs to find to be able to really have a route.
Though it seems like the ghost is not cooperating, it won't get in the ball. Oh, the Gengar trying to seduce the Flareon.
Not the same as being sweet kissed by a Ho-Oh.
Yeah, it seems like Pokemon Fans stream has dipped out a bit, so let us switch to Trikkums for now. For the game audio.
Close your eyes, Bakura. Just close your eyes.
Don't tell me it's happening again.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't see it.
It didn't happen then, we're good.
What happened? Just lie to me. What happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing happened, it's fine.
Ah, very good. Glad to hear it. That Gengar is... It's not cooperating with Pokemon Fan, is it?
No, at this point, I think maybe try and weaken it just a bit. No, he gets it. Just had to let one of his Pokemon faint.
Yeah, he needed to show my boy there, and my boy said, "Get in the ball now, Ghost. Get in the ball." Alright, Trikkums on Morty right now, having again a bit of the advantageous lead of of the story, where Pokemon Fan only a little behind, but he has other goals like the Celebi Mewtwo Mew, the Sudowoodo Tree, Enhanced Crit Rate.
Trikkums finding a Croconaw as well with one of these trainers, which might open up column 2 if it's findable.
Fancy.
What are you...
Why is chat saying Pikachu upgraded that Bone Club membership to VIP?
You know, they're trying to let you know he's in a good spot, right? They're just letting you know.
What do you mean by a good spot? He's on the farm, right?
His parents took him to a nice farm upstate.
Yeah, he's on the farm, right? That's what you told me. Nothing happened. I'm not gonna see something that I'm gonna be very upset about, right?
I'm just gonna plead the fifth at this point. And you know, Trikkums beating, you know, getting a something Cloyster, just changing the subject here. That's not even gonna try to hide it.
Oh, I understand now. I understand everything. Well, all that I can say is Trikkums deserves it for doing that to the Pikachu. Please, Pokemon fan, just be kind to it. Don't drown it. Oh. Yes, go! Rock slide the Flareon, my baby. Oh. I'm sad. Not only did he get clubbed, he also got drowned.
Is this unknown really just mirror moving everything? That's so crazy.
Little did you know, unknown is meta. And the Trikkums now passed the Morty fight at a little bit under an hour. Yeah, let's see what time he's gonna get the fly. Pokemon fan slightly behind him again. I do want to say Trikkums still has a little bit of the upper hand because he can get both of the Sudowoodo goal and the enhanced crit rate move. Because yeah, Pokemon fan doesn't have info on that Mantine Skarmory. He has Noctowl info, but for all we know, it doesn't exist. And yeah, he still needs to capture some water types.
Will the Dex show if it's in fishing at the Union Cave?
No, it will not. It will not show fishing in slots. That got introduced in Generation 3.
Oh, that's gonna be really unfortunate, because if he does and it doesn't exist anywhere else, he's gonna assume that Trikkums somehow found a Furo, and that's gonna put him down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, if it says like, oh, Noctowl's only accessible in Mount Silver, then yeah, because that goal is a corner-sized goal, and it's so much. It's worth 3 bingos basically. So.
Trikkums remembering to get strength, so that's always important. We're not going to see any backtracking here.
Yeah, I've been told it happened 1 or twice already in the tournament, and I've totally been there, and I still do it when I'm not paying attention. Sometimes when you're just on autopilot and stuff around you is happening in the background, sometimes you just forget it. It's human.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much to focus on a race like this that it's so easy to just forget some of the things like this, right? Just you're worried about your path. You're worried about where you're at with like your timing and everything. You're worried where your opponent, your other racers at. So it's fully understandable.
Not to mention, like both of the R races have quite the pressure on them. Like Pokemon fan knows I need to win this one if I want to continue the group, and Trikkums knows, yo, I got a loss. I need to get a win, because if I get 2 losses, then basically it means I have to win my next 2 matches. So they both have a bit of pressure on them.
Yeah, Pokemon fan especially, if he wins this one, he's got that win over Paradoxical, so he could squeak into 3rd place and guarantee himself a spot on the bracket.
Yeah, he needs to be a bit lucky with the results in his group. But other than if he loses, he's definitely 4th place or lower. And yeah, you don't want that. And then he has to hope and pray for that wild card.
And looking forward on the schedule, if Pokemon does win this, that will mean the race later tonight between Athena and Atuna, the winner will guarantee first place if Pokemon Fan wins this, because every other racer in here will have 2 losses, while actually I might be speaking too soon because I haven't.
Yeah. So what will happen is Atuna has 3 matches done, and he has his 4th match against Athena. So if he wins that match against Athena, he is guaranteed to continue basically with 3 wins. And if Athena wins, Athena will be guaranteed to continue. And then Athena has to hope and pray on the results of Paradox and Trikkums. And Athena, of course. So yeah, anything can still happen in this group, depending on what the outcome is of that race. But it looks like Athena and Atuna with 2 wins in the bag are pretty safe in continuing, but who knows? Who knows? Now Trickham's here fighting a big bad angry bear. What's he gonna do to it? He's gonna try and serve it. That was a critical hit acid. That's quad resistant for the ghost.
Yeah, I actually did just check the standings. Athena did beat Paradoxical in the race at 4 today, so again, if Pokemon Fan wins this, Pokemon Fan, Paradoxical, and Trickums will all be at 2 losses. So if Atuna wins the next race, he'll be at 3-1, guaranteed first place, because even if Athena wins his last race, he'll have won that head-to-head, whereas Athena, if he wins, same deal, even if he loses his last match, he'll have that head-to-head beat against Atuna. So, lot of stakes for both racers here, a lot of implications for how the rest of the group will go out, so a lot of eyes on this match, and both runners, again, just really crushing it here.
Yeah, it's so close. It is really, really close. And I'm really curious about the path that both our runners are gonna take.
Yeah, I don't think we have a clear path to 5 bingos just yet, so it's going to be really interesting to see what, after both runners get fly, what they choose to do, what information they try and gather.
Now, I bet that Pokemon Fan would switch that Mantine Skarmory goal in a heartbeat for Celebi Mewtwo. Because in his eyes, he must think, I don't have my Cargo Magneton info, so I can only get... I can get nothing out of this goal, because he also doesn't know where Mantine Skarmory is. And Trickums, on the other hand, didn't he have, like, Quilava Quackna info? Or did I see that wrong? I thought he had that info.
I think Trickums had the info. I can't remember where he found it though.
Well, we're gonna see after Chuck probably. This is where the cleanup is going to happen. A 106 Chuck. It's definitely not a bad time considering what our races did. They had to climb Sprout. They had to ordeal a test of will throughout the early game. But yeah, they both managed to get here fairly quickly. Pokemon Fan did get Magneton info actually, yeah, and he dexed it, and I believe it was to the right of Cyanwood. So if he's smart, after he gets Fly, he should just go surf to the right and switch in there.
And we're about to see Trickum start flying around. Most likely gonna go see the shiny here on Lake of Rage first. I think that's where most runners just choose to start off. It's pretty easy information to gather.
Yeah, for Trickums I can understand it. I'm curious if PokeFan remembers that Magneton... Oh, he's going back to the starting town. Oh, that was a misclick.
Trikkums opting to run through Mount Water rather than surf. Do you like that decision? Do you like the idea of just trying to get more information?
Oh yeah. I always do it myself. If I need info, I have this thing going on where I always find something in Mortar or Ice Path. So I just go repellers through there and hope my tiny heart out that I find something on the card.
Finding another Mantine. So if Pokemon Fan does find that information, there is a place that isn't fishing that you can find it.
Yeah, this is a really accessible route. Only 10 slots to check, 3 in the water, 7 on the ground. So yeah, if he doesn't run into it, yeah, the Trikkums has that goal over him. But it's like most likely you get an encounter on that route, and I know Pokemon Fan, he sometimes just likes the sweet scent on random places. So yeah, it's I'm wondering if he finds it or not.
Pokemon Fan not checking the shiny first. Where's he? Getting Pokeballs. Both runners picking up the item finder. And he's gonna see the Mantines.
He has the Mantine info, yeah. So that makes his path a little bit more accessible, and he has a stronger position now than Trikkums because he does have that Celebi Mew Mewtwo info that Trikkums don't have. So yeah.
Pokemon Fan looking for that Magneton first.
And Pokemon Fan finding the sire. Is he gonna acquire? He is going to acquire the sire. He has won my heart.
Definitely makes sense. He still does need the 8 different water types.
Oh, you catch that thing anyway. Always acquire the sire. Have you not seen that video?
I don't think I have.
Oh, I have to show you something after this race, my man. It is a top-notch meme, let me tell you. Now Trikkums arriving at the City of Dragons. Gonna buy that sweet Ultra Ball here. There you go, nice in me pocket. That should be 5 for him, very good. And now off to the Black Belt, I would reckon, for him.
And as someone pointed out earlier in the chat, that Black Belt is right by the Black Glasses. I think, isn't Mystery Berry also over here?
Yeah, there's a little mystical spring right there where you can where there's a berry tree, and I believe there's a mystery berry in there.
Pokemon Pokemon fan, still looking for this Magneton. It's being elusive with him.
Oh, come on, Trikkums. I showed you how to do this. Come on. You can do this in the dark, buddy. There you go. I'm proud.
Yeah, both runners getting exactly where they need to be. The Magneton's come home, the black glasses have come home.
Oh, it is a Miracle Berry on 45. My apologies. Thanks for that correction, Snowbear. I was doubting myself because I know there was a Miracle Berry somewhere in the game, but I thought that was in Kanto. Oh, there's also a mystery berry. I am getting confused now. I don't bother with berry trees that much, especially after Blackthorn. Like, I know there's that extra berry on the exit of Dark Cave, but that's all I know.
Yeah, and Trikkums getting the black belt. Who do you think gets the first? It looks like Pokemon fan might get the first bingo because he just has to get to that black belt as well.
Yeah, and but he hasn't been there yet, though. As the first bingos don't mean anything really. People say it can put a little bit of pressure on your opponent. And I would totally agree in this case for it, because that Mewtwo Celebi just proves how strong of a goal it is by giving him that bingo. But still, anything can happen, even though he has it.
Pokemon fan stumbling upon one of the.
Oh, but he finally found the Slowking Roamer. That's funny. I think you need to weaken it, my guy. And Trikkums knows about the Mystery Berry, and the shoutouts to Garth for predicting that, and well done for Trikkums. I didn't know about that spot.
Looks like Ho-Oh is only in Mount Mortar. Lugia being the easier one to find.
He's having some issues with this Slowking. He's having a bit of bad luck with things getting in the ball. There he is. How many water types does he have now? 7? Maybe 8? I think he should be at 8 by now, if I remember correctly.
He might be about to check here.
Now Trickum's gonna deposit something. He does depositing the egg, so he's probably want to hatch it. Now that's a meme some people do, trying to hatch the egg. Sometimes there's something in there that's on the card. Me personally, I just always deposited the egg because I'm never lucky.
Yeah, I just don't. Whenever I see so many Pokemon cards, especially when you have so many that have like 3 different options, I can't blame somebody for taking the Hail Mary here and going for it. I mean, it doesn't slow you down, and it's just gonna be based off of your steps you take.
Yeah, and now Trickum's teasing us a little bit by not showing us what the EV is. He's probably gonna do that when he's menuing to escape rope out of this basement. But yeah, maybe bets on what that EV is in chat. Like, could be a Bayleaf card. I'm gonna say it's a Bayleaf. I'm gonna say Bill's gonna be a buddy today. He's gonna help out. Now that's an ugly shiny. It's so gray-greenish. I can see Paris in chat. I can see Lugia. Oh, what do you think, Fancy? Is the EV?
I'm gonna say Chikorita. I'll stay close to you, but less useful.
Oh, you're gonna be like guessing between what closest is the number. When I say 45, you're gonna say 44. That's not fair.
Yeah, I'm the person on the price of is right that just puts $1 above somebody else.
Oh, he's still teasing us. Please, Trikkums. We want to know what it is. Oh, he's hitting a little optional there. Unfortunate. And Pokemon fan on his way to Blackthorn to get that first bingo done, most likely.
Yeah, I think both runners are right prioritizing it so early. Again, it is a one-stop trip to get 2 of your bingo cards or bingo slots filled.
Now, if I look at this correctly, Pokemon fan can actually get 4 bingos at the moment. Because he can get column 5, he can get row 2. Since he has that Hitmonchan top info, depending where it is, he can also get that corner, that diagonal goal. And he can get row 5 if he gets that Rising Badge and the Pokemon with 4 moves sharing its type. Oh, and with Game Core... Oh no, he doesn't... He does have the Noctowl info. Yeah, he has a path to the finish, actually. I wonder if he knows that. He has to do Rising Badge, though, so it might be a bit lengthy. And he has to buy Game Corner pokes. But if you do Rising Badge and you're still picking up items, you should have enough money.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I wouldn't have thought of that, but a lot of mandatory trainers in that gym can give you a lot of money.
Oh, he just picks up 2 Heartstones back to back now. Items that boost your advantage type, like Heartstone, Silk Scarf, like that boost a type for the attacking moves. They are not worth a lot of money. I believe they go for $5 in the Pokemart. You want to find items for Game Corner like irons, so vitamins, calciums, that sort of thing. Or stones are a pretty good source of money to find. But yeah, those Heartstones are not going to sell for anything. Or they sell for 50 each, yes. It's not a lot of money. Charcoal is the exception, indeed. And as you can see, he does not have a lot of money. He only has around 20k. Oh, he's selling... Ooh. He's selling a lot of stuff. Does he need TMs? He doesn't need TMs, so he can sell everything, basically.
And Trikkums looking for this Lugia and just keeps finding a legendary bird Pokemon instead, so... Little annoying.
According to the Pokemon movie, he needs to have the one of Ice, Fire, and Lightning to summon the Great One, Lugia.
Oh, he keeps finding the ice one. Oh, there it is. There we go.
There you have it. I wonder if Pokemon fan knows about the mystery berry here. If he doesn't, it's not that big of a time save, but it's just optimal play for him.
Yeah, I think he ended up going north of Goldenrod and picking it up there.
I see. Again, I even didn't know myself that item was there, so today I learned as well. For optimizing my gameplay.
Crocodile Oni, Mount Silver.
Yeah, that's Does he have anything other than that thing? Dex the Pikachu Trikkums, do it for me. Oh, the Magneton. Yeah, you need that, buddy.
Yeah, and it is findable.
Yeah, it's to the right of Cyanwood. Really good location. Now, Pokemon fan going for that Hitmonchan that he dexed earlier. Apparently it was here. We never saw it, so it must be in a bit of a rare encounter. Let's see how long it will take him to find it.
Luck is on his side for this one.
Wow. Speak of the devil and I shall appear.
I think this has been happening a lot for us. Every time we call out or looking for a Pokemon, they find it shortly after. Let's just keep helping them out here.
Okay, so one of them is gonna encounter... What do they need most?
So there it is.
Yes,
there's the Magneton.
There's the Magneton. Now what I'm gonna do is solid for them here. One of them is gonna find Bayleaf, Cork, and Aqualava very soon. That's soft boiled. Now that's an annoying thing to catch. If 1 and 3 is not working with them, and Trikkums is a bit short on balls. So yeah, he might have to attack it again soon.
Pokemonfan going into the lighthouse here.
Yeah, he's going for that Collar Sailor goal. Which again, it is... does he think... Yeah, he knows probably he has Croconaw info, but he doesn't know that it doesn't exist. Or maybe he has info we don't have, like Cyndaquil, Chikorita.
Very possible. Or he could be going top column, or top row. I don't know if we've seen a Cubone or a Diglett.
No, we have not. No, we have not. I think he either doesn't realize his path or he's confident that he can finish with the Croconaw info that he doesn't know doesn't exist yet. Because like I said, he can finish if he wants. If he does column 5, if he does column 4, if he does BLTR, if he does row 5, and he already has row 2, and that finishes him. Trikkum's doing the 6 swimmers here. And I don't mind that. I think he might be doing it because he has the Noctowl Pharaoh, he has Hitmonchan Hitmontop info, and he has been catching Pokemon like Snorlax, so he's definitely going for that 25 Pokemon owned. And if you're lucky enough and you run into that Cubone Diglett, that's just... that could be game if you run into that poke.
Yeah, both runners having really different approaches to this puzzle, and it's very fun to watch.
Question from the audience, does bottom right corner mean 4 stab moves? Indeed. So the easiest to do it with that would be a flying normal type, like Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Noctowl, Pharaoh, Spearow, Pharaoh. Just teach it fly, teach it strength, teach it cut, teach it sweet scent. Done. Easy goal. But you can also, like our heroes have been picking up TMs like Leer, Headbutt. You can teach it to like a Jigglypuff. Just teach strength, Leer, Headbutt, and sweet scent, and you're done. As long as the move description says it's a normal type move or a grass type move, it counts. Yes! Missed the Bone Club! No! Oh. Why did I sign up for commentary in this match?
We're gonna need like a tribute after this, just to all the fallen Pikachus.
It has been the 3rd time a baby has been Bone Clubbed. Why?
Well, finding Doug Trio info, not the correct one.
So what you can do that they don't realize is just throw a ball at one of the heads, and if you're lucky enough, just that one head will stick in. But it's like a very rare chance. Of course it's a meme, but... Bone Club Platinum membership. Man, my baby getting punished. Trikkum's remembering that girl over there. And this is going to be a fun bit because they're both doing swimmers right now. So they're going to be clearing it out soon after each other. Maybe at the same time. That will be a fun thing to see.
Trikkums looking like he beats him to the punch here just barely.
Yeah. Well, Pokemon fan might be thinking, hey, I'm doing that too. And again, this is such an entertaining and close race. Like, if I look at this bingo card, it's 12 goals for Pokemon Fan, 13 goals for Trikkums. It's anyone can take this. I wouldn't be safe and confident in betting on any of the two.
Yeah, just such an entertaining race. Our runners again, props to them.
Yeah, I would really... he got Quilava info. Didn't I just mention it? One of them is gonna get Quilava info.
See, I'm telling you, we're helping them out.
Oh my days. This might be huge for Pokemon Fan because he knows where the Mantine is. It is a water type. It's just another bingo for him. I'm not sure where the Chikorita info is. I did not. Again, it's a bit hard to keep concentrating on both screens at the same time.
Yeah, especially with how close they are. It just you can spend
really
5
is,
seconds
yeah.
on one screen. You gotta look over the other one.
Yo, if that Quilava is accessible for Pokemon Fan, not only can he get column 2 really quick, he can get row 3 really quick, and then with the black glasses, he's done. That's such a great find.
Yeah, it's insane. It took what, an hour and 25 minutes, and we finally have enough information to really have like a quick and easy route, right? Nothing that requires gym badges or...
Yeah, like Rising Badge, it's one of those goals. It takes 5 to 7 minutes for you, most likely, because everything is a little bit higher level than you at that point. Not to mention Claire's a level 40, so you most likely need X attacks. It is just a time consuming goal.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Fan, when he got the roamer with the Slowking, it definitely made it more of an option, because at least that way you have 2 lanes. You could really just try and force brute it, but...
oh, definitely. Just teach Surf to the Slowking and then you're good to go. Now, Pokemon Fan, why is he going here for? Oh, wait, was that... What is he going here for? Do you know?
I don't.
Is there something else on 29 that I don't know about?
Apparently a Diglett.
Apparently a Diglett. Okay, he must have info on that then. Wow, damn. I think Pokemon Fan is gonna take this one in the back then.
Yeah, I think that's a huge find for him.
Again, he already fought the Sailor, if I'm correct. He just hasn't called him yet. If he finds that Quilava and then gets that Mantine, he's done, I believe. He's gonna try and find Lugia. I don't think he realizes he has a better path. Why is he going for Lugia? You don't need that. Oh, never mind. He finds a Kabutops, which is a water type. Is that his 8th one?
If I would be shocked if it wasn't. I just keeps every time I look over, it feels like he's catching one.
Yeah, I want to say this is like the 8th one, maybe even the 9th one. He has found so many of them.
There we go. It must be his 8th. He just marked it.
All right. Can we see the info on the decks? No, he must be confident then. Yep, the Lugia is here too. That would give him a 3rd bingo. Trikkums sweet sending on 46. What did he dex that's here? It must be Bailiff Quilava, right? What else would you go here for?
Possibly...
He didn't get the Seeking. Seeking was on 30 for the enhanced crit rate move.
Yeah, he has everything.
Maybe
really
Poliwrath Slowking? Question mark? Oh, maybe he had Slowking info and he dexed it and it was here and he didn't realize it was a roamer.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
If that happened, oh, that would be so unfortunate. It happened to me in one of my casual races as well. I normally I always double check if I'm on a grass route because I'm a forgetful person. And in that race I just spent 15 minutes and I never saw the thing I was looking for, realizing, oh, it's the roamer. Sad.
Pokefan, getting a little impatient, decided to see if Ho-Oh was easier to find.
And I don't blame him, because 10 slots here, it might be a bit annoying to do.
Yeah, and knowing how long it took Trikkums to find it as well, it's definitely one of the more rare encounters on this route.
Oh, that doesn't count. The swimmer is calling him. He needs to call it. Oh, is he calling it now? There we go, he realizes it. Very good. Oh, it was the black belt that called him.
Oh, Trikkums, check your Pokedex again.
Yeah, I think he fell for the roamer trap. I think it's not there.
Pokemon fan deciding to switch over to the Ho-Oh.
Now, I don't hate that idea necessarily, but I would have sticked in Ilex. It's just 10 slots, and in Mortar you have to check 3 floors and then hope and pray this year.
Yeah, I think... I imagine what's going through his mind is he saw Trikkums check it off. He probably thinks it's easier to find, and maybe he's thinking this is what Trikkums went for, not realizing that Trikkums really did just spend the time to find it in Ilex Forks.
Yeah, he might think that indeed. Oh, he's finally dexing it again. What are you dexing? What are you dexing, Trikkums? What are you looking for? Sudowoodo? Yeah, that's on 32, my guy. Now, I'm not sure why he's going for Sudowoodo. Unless he has Cubone, Diglett, and Poliwrath Slowking info, and Celebi Mew Mewtwo info, it won't give him a bingo. I would much rather at this point focus on my goals I can get a bingo on, instead of getting a goal, wasting my time, and hope and pray I luck into something. I would save that as a last resort.
Yeah, I think if I was in his position, I'd be looking for that enhanced crit rate move again, because at least that one's... I mean, you know you've had it before. You can try and get that easy bingo there.
Yeah, it's definitely something we need to ask, as Chad is mentioning. He didn't have Slowking info either. So, yeah, let's ask him why did he go to 46? Now, Pokemon fan, he's checking the ground over the water, and I've seen this happen a bit too often, where people rather check the ground first over the water. And I keep saying, check the water slots first, because there's a 10% in there, but there's also a 30% in there and a 60%. When there's also a 10% on the ground. Yes, there's more slots on the ground, but you're more likely to get the 3 slots in the water first than in the grass. But that's just me. See, he already knows 2 out of the 3 slots here, Igglybuff and Kingdra. All he needs to see is 1 slot, and now you're confident, okay, I know it's on the ground. But he's deciding to check the The ground. And we know it's underground, we know. And unless Pokemon Fan didn't see all 3 slots, he's still gambling it. He's like, is it in the water? Is it not in the water?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta imagine his patience has gotta be worth. Like, it's just so easy to get frustrated when you know it's somewhere. You know you've narrowed it down, and you still just can't find it. Trikkums did get his enhanced crit rate move with Lugia, I think, had it, so...
A slam a crit rate?
I don't think so. Must have been a different Pokemon. Maybe he just was in his Poké box and he just saw something.
Yeah, I didn't see either. Oh, Magneton at Aeroblast. Thank you, Nuz, for that backup. Wait, there's a Gliscor in this game? Where? I want it. Why did it come over from Sinnoh? Back into the past.
Finally finding the Lugia.
Oh, and Trickum's finding a Raikou. Yeah, I was messing with you, Mail Grips. Please don't take offense too much of it.
Next time you come across a Pikachu, you know what to do.
No, don't say that. It still saddens my heart that I'm the only one in this community so far that has Earthquaked the Pikachu that was using Dig.
How could you do that?
Okay, so for those who don't know, if you use Earthquake on a Pokemon that's using Dig, it does twice the damage. And I was running a Porygon 2 and it had Earthquake, but Porygon 2 is a slow Pokemon. And I was fighting a Pikachu, so I'm like, okay, I'm sorry buddy, but I have to Earthquake. And Pikachu decided to dig a hole, and well, it haunts me every day since.
So we said Pokefan probably gonna go to Black Glasses next?
I mean, yeah, he needs to, and that'll give him 4 bingos.
And if he has enough money, he might just be able to finish out by buying all the game corner Pokemon.
Yeah, if he has that, yeah. He can go so many ways. He can go for that Quilava info if it's good. And Pokemon Fan having Flash here, he's just not going to be bothered. He's like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with your dark strats.
It's good to know where that is, but he already has that slot, so just gonna run away here. Trikkum's finally finding his Sudowoodo he's been looking for.
Mm-hmm. No, Black Glasses does not finish him. He needs either Game Corner Pokes or Bayleaf Croconac for lava.
I do hope he has just an escape rope or dig or something to use here, just get out a little bit quicker.
He's dexing the Quilava. No, that's a Quagsire. You already acquired it.
Is that burnt
It's in
tower?
burnt. Yeah, I think he's going for that. He must not have enough money. Yep, there you go. So it's a matter of time now. I don't know, Easton. They had that path, like Pokemon Fan had a path really soon, and after you got that Quilava info, I thought it was an easy path, but he decided to go another way, so we can just ask him. Like his path that he could have done was the Rising Badge, but he got info on the swimmers, which gave him a much quicker path. So yeah, now it's one of these 7 slots. Yeah, he's quickly checking, do I have enough money? But no, you do not. Just sweet send to your buddy. Does he have enough balls though? Oh, he finds his second encounter.
That is, I mean, after how long they spent looking for Lugia, that's a blessing.
Alright, now all that has been done is this thing and the ball, and they're done. And there it is. We have a winner, folks. Pokemon Fan 1937 takes away this one. Well done on him. GG. Now let's see if he wants in for an interview. And welcome. Welcome, Pokemon Fan. Congrats on your victory. So tell us, what do you think of the race?
It was fun. What was that Mewtwo though? What the heck?
That was an angry Mewtwo, wasn't it? We were talking about it in chat. That was a really angry Mewtwo. You must be kicking yourself in the head for not going to 36 earlier, huh?
Maybe. Dude, what the heck was that? God.
Yeah, the beginning of this card was not kind to either of you.
Yeah, so tell us, what were your thoughts about the ROM? Like anything particularly you want to mention, or?
I spent like half the race wondering if Trikkums was behind me or ahead of me. Well, I wasn't sure.
I see. And also Trikkums just joined the chat. Welcome, Trikkums. Good match, good match.
He caught Mantine or Skarmory and Fearow or Noctowl like back to back, and I wasn't sure if like he was ahead or like behind. I don't know. I wasn't sure.
Those were perfect catches. So they were old rod. They were literally one after another, like on 32 and then in Union, like one after one, back to back. I love that.
Wow.
Yeah, he fished them both up, and we were saying for the longest of time, because you did get Noctowl info, and we did not see when you got Mantine info, but it didn't matter for you because you didn't need the goal. So I want to ask you, Pokemon Fan, that Flareon, what were your thoughts of deciding to stick with the Flareon and not try that Arcanine that had Sketch?
I just didn't want. I just liked Flareon, so I chose
personal poke preference.
Fair.
Yeah, exactly.
And when did you realize what your path was going to be? Because it looked like you were a little bit searching your way through with like going to places, checking the decks, and stopping sometime for a bit.
Definitely when I saw the Roamer Slowking.
Ah, that gave it away.
I didn't have Slowking info, and I didn't know it was the Roamer, so that helped a lot.
Yeah, that did help a lot. Like I was saying to chat, you could have had a path if you did Rising Badge, but it would have been a lengthy path. But yeah, with that Slowking, you really had a much quicker path.
Yeah.
And Trikkums then again.
The info. Where was the info? Where was the Cubone Diglett? Where was the
It was Route 29. It was like my second encounter.
Nah, because I searched there for the Hitmonchan as well, and nothing come up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's why I caught the Hitmonchan, and I left, and then I came back for Diglett, so I didn't give it away.
And what did you say? Was a Poliwrath one of the roamers? You said.
Slowking was the roamer.
Oh,
I caught it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't see you found that early on because you did. It looked like on our screen, Pokemon Fan, you started a bit late from that timer. Was that correct? Did you start when the timer already started or no?
My computer started crashing as soon as the race, as you left. Like the race started in 15 seconds, and then my computer started crashing.
Oh
I know,
no!
yeah.
And when it got back, it was like 4 seconds. I was like, whatever, just go.
Yeah. I was noticing you disconnected from Bingo Sick, and I was like, do I have to stop? I was like just constantly like checking my Discord, seeing I got a message or something.
I don't think you'll need to stop. It was like internet issues. I don't know why. Sometimes it just happens.
Well, really impressive. Like, really kudos to that. Just manning it up, taking that little slight disadvantage. Kudos to you.
Yeah.
And Trikkums, I do want to ask you, why did you decide in running a physical Gengar?
Wait, actually ran a Gengar with balls?
I ran a Gengar. Yeah. I'm not sure.
How many balls did you use to catch your Gengar?
It wasn't too many.
Mine took like 17.
Oh, mine's like 2 or 3. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, he found a Gengar early on. So,
I'm not sure what spurred me to go with it. I think I wanted to learn from last time because I took ages last time. I was like, right, I'll see a Gengar. It's because I've run it a few times. It's been all right. Even with that moveset, I was like, right, I'll make it work. And then, luckily enough, it got me through Falconer. And then I found the Flame Wheel TM, and then I was like, right, okay, right, we'll run with. But like, because I wanted to just kind of. Especially like the advice you gave me, I want to just kind of get on and I want to get forward.
Yeah, Trikkums, I wanted to ask, towards the end you were on Route 46. What were you looking for on Route 46?
Right, okay, so I realised I made the real bad error of teaching over Error Blast on the Sea King that I caught. So...
Don't worry, I did that as well. That's how I lost the goal as well. I thought that. I was like, oh wait, whoops.
I saw we both got rid of it, so I was like, right. So I was re-looking for the Sea King. But then, then I realized the Magneton actually had the crit move. So I was like, oh, well, okay. So, yeah. And it was just, because I was really it was looking really good. And then I saw, you were picking up the info that I needed. And I got so despondent. And but, I think it was Croconaw was only Mount Silver. And I was like, I didn't have, I had Chikorita info, but I think that wasn't anywhere. I think it showed.
Kulava was on one of the swimmers I fought. I guess you didn't choose the one.
Yeah, I took the bottom 3 and then the top 3 because I was like, right, I'm not gonna go mess about in the middle of world. I was just like, right, because I was planning to go call a sailor. Well, I kind of first went to go call a sailor and then I didn't because I was like, well, I don't have the Cubone info, so it's not on my path. So I tried to hold off Game Corner, and I was like, because I was like, I easily have a path if I could find either one of 2 of the ones that you've got that I don't. And I was like, I'll just forfeit because I'm just like, it's going to take me ages. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I didn't see the one on 29. I didn't see the swimmer. It's just one of those things. But I felt good about that. Like much better than the last one. I enjoyed that. That went well.
Oh, well,
I was going to buy all 3 Game Corn Pokemon, but I was worried I don't think I had enough money to do that.
Yeah, money was really struggling. And it was really hilarious that all of them were 3 water types as well. I was like,
Wait, they were?
Yeah, it was a Blastoise, Squirtle, and a Marill. So I got screwed out of them. So this is what happened as well. So I was looking at the starters, saw the Lapras, and then I saw the Marill, and I didn't actually get to see what the first one was because I accidentally clicked A on the yes box and took the Marill. Which was going to kind of be my strat anyway, because I take the Marill and take the Lapras info for water type. But what was the other starter? I don't know whether you remember at all.
Wasn't it like?
I don't remember either. I know Lapras and the Marill.
Yeah, I'll if I get a look at the log, I'll look.
I think it was like Zubat or something.
Oh goodness!
It was something very forgettable.
It was something. It was something not on the cards.
Yeah, I would have taken a Marill in that case anyway, so that doesn't matter.
I took Lapras Lapras was actually decent.
Oh yeah,
that was okay moves.
Oh, I was struggling against that at points.
Bubble Beam, Psybeam.
Yeah,
really good. Really good.
Thunderbolt later on.
Whoa! Wow.
Well, with
That was
that Pokemon fan and Trikkums, I have to cut in between here because our next match is going to start in 6 minutes. That
Ooh.
match is going to be between Atuna and Athena, I believe, on this channel, so you don't want to miss that.
In our group.
This is in your group, and I want to shout out to Pokemon Fan. You've done all your matches now. You have 2 wins and 2 losses. So basically, how unsportsmanship it sounds of me. You have to hope Paradox and Trikkums loses either one of them, because if they do, you'll continue to the next bracket. But yeah, as it stands, Pokemon Fan, you're 3rd in place, and Trikkums, you need to step it up a bit. So yeah, what it still go either way. But yeah, for our runners, please follow them. Pokemon Fan 1937 and Trikkums, please follow them on Twitch. They've shown you to be very entertaining in their race. Also, make sure to follow my commentator in crime, the fancy one.
Yes, and make sure you follow Lord Bakura. His streams are always entertaining. Personal favorite is the radio strats of going home and finding everything you need.
That hits me in my meow. And of course, don't forget to follow SpeedGaming for the next match. So I would definitely, advise go grab a little drink, little snack, go to the bathroom, maybe some fresh air, and go check out the next match between Atuna and Athena. And with that said, I'm gonna wish you all a good one. So see you in the next time. Bye bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.